I love.
You ready to go?
Oh, I didn't know we were recording.
That's alright, they get the little snippet of you singing something. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I was, my last week was kind of tough with this damn cold. I had the runny nose, I had headaches, it was just a hot mess. But my cold is gone, but I still had this nasty little cough that I'm trying to get rid of. But I am in much better spirits, so shout out to those that was sending me messages on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. Please start this video off clicking that thumbs up button, and please make sure that you share on Facebook and Twitter. As y'all know, 2 weeks ago was the blackout. I posted the pictures to the blackout on Facebook. If you took pictures at the blackout, please send them to me so I can add them to the catalog. The Skorpion at theskorpionshow.com. Again, the Skorpion with the K at theskorpionshow.com, so we can put your pictures up. And I posted a bunch of pictures up yesterday on Instagram as well. So if you want your pictures posted, email them to me. You okay?
What's that smell?
You farted, you nasty bitch. You know what? You tried it. And I don't even have, I got lights on. Get out. Get out. Out. O-U-T. O-U-T. Bitch. You tried it.
That was not me.
It damn sure wasn't me. Because I moved my bowels. That's so nasty to say on camera.
We get it. We get it.
That shit stink. It smell like you need to go.
I didn't fart. I think it's a cat in there.
I mean, go. He needs to go. He's been backed up today. So, guess what, y'all? I got my tickets, finally, to see Janet Jackson. So, what Janet did was she released last week that, yes, I'm going on my third leg. Janet's tickets been selling. She's like, bitch, I'm going to stay in the United States for 6 months.
That's right.
So she started the tour in August, and it's going to end like in July or June. One of them damn days, and she keeps adding on tour dates. So I seen that if you pre-order the album on her website, you get the pre-order code to the website.
To the concert.
Yeah, to the concert. So I was having problems this morning. First of all, somebody FaceTimed me at 9 o'clock, 9:50 in the morning. So I'm talking, and then I'm doing all of this talking, and then I realized, like, bitch, it's 10:07. I got to get off the phone with you. I got to get these damn tickets. So when I logged in, it said that I could get, floor number 1, row 9, and I wasn't trying to get that. So I was like, okay, let me try to get number 2. And then when I let those tickets go, it was pushing me all the way in the back to like.
What was the difference between floor number what?
Floor 1 is like the left side, the middle, and then the right side. And I'm on the left side, which is floor 1.
So you want to be in the middle?
I'm going to be in the middle on floor 1. And I'm actually like right at the aisle. So I get to see everything.
Oh God, now you get to walk.
Yes. It took me an hour and something later because
all through the aisles, make a fool of yourself.
Yes, I'm going to have me a good ass time. And I know with Ticketmaster, they let you pick where you want to sit.
Which is good.
Yes, but this time
I'm tired. I'm sorry to cut you off about this Janet thing, but I'm tired every time you go to a concert now. They telling you where you want to sit.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I'm about to say.
And I don't like that because when I first bought, I'm not going to tell you when I first bought whose tickets. But when I first bought those tickets back in 2007 for the You Know What show, I got to choose where I wanted to sit. That's why I was in front row. Ever since that show.
Let me find out you getting a cold.
No, it's not a cold. It's not a cold. Thank God. I was shouting yesterday at church.
Oh, okay. Good.
Listen.
You gotta let it out.
Hey, my pastor went into It Is Well With My Soul, and I went
off. Yes.
But anyway, yeah, because it is well with my soul.
So
but anyway, yeah, back to the tickets.
Yes.
It is well with my soul, just to let y'all know. So the tickets, so ever since then, it's like every time there's a show, now they telling you where you gonna sit at. You got,
and it's Comcast. It's Comcast for like, we are not in the age where you want to pick the best seat for me. Now you want to tell me where I'm going to sit. And I had that problem for an hour. They was like, it's too many people, you got to wait.
Right.
And so then I finally get in there like, now you can sit where you want to sit. So I got 2 tickets for row 9, but I'm at the first seat at the right, and then 7 seats over I got another ticket. But what I'm going to do is,
why do you have 2 tickets like that?
because because that was the best ones for me. I didn't want to be all the way in the back. So I'm going to find somebody that want to switch, and it's going to be cool. It's still in the same row.
You know what I was getting ready to say about tickets? What was I going to say about tickets? I forgot what I was going to say about tickets.
Well, it's okay. Well, I got the tickets. I'm excited. I'm going to the Atlantic City show, and I'm on the floor.
I thought she was coming to Philly.
She is coming to Philly. I'm going to get the Philly tickets, but Janet released the tickets when I wasn't ready. And my bank account
I
wasn't
know
ready.
that's...
Okay. I said I'm not going into bankruptcy for her. She's going to have to wait. So, I got those tickets, and then in a couple months, I'll get the Philly
Oh,
tickets.
this is what I was going to say about tickets. Isn't it a shame that when you are like a member of the website and stuff like that, and then they still put you through hassle? Like you're somebody...
Get your tickets.
Yeah, like, why do I have to be put through all this hassle just to get a ticket? When I log on and put my... I should be able to go get a ticket. I shouldn't have to be told, oh, it's this high volume. No. Because then what's the point of me even signing up for this?
Put my ass right in there and let me get my ticket. Be like, if you log on at this time, you can get this ticket. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. But I'm happy I'm in there. I got my ticket. It's a Saturday night in June, so that gives me 8 months to get ready.
June? I'm thinking this around the corner. Wow, it's next year.
It's next year. Still getting the tickets out the way. And all the tickets were $135.
Oh, that's good.
So everybody gonna pay for the same price, and some people gonna pay $89, but then you all the way in the back.
Well, that's good because
it's
cheap. It's very cheap. It would be nice if a lot of artists sold their tickets that way. You know what I mean? Because then it would be a little bit more easier for the fans to come and see. Because some people can't be spending $300-400 for a ticket. You know what I mean? And then you spending $200-something for a ticket, and you over in the back. Well, why did I have to spend $200-something to sit all the way the hell back here, or all the way the hell up there? You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. For all that, I could have just stayed home and wait till this come on DVD. Oops, I forgot. You don't make DVDs anymore.
Well, they could go come on HBO. I hope Jane come on HBO.
A lot of shit. I just don't
That's all right.
Where's these DVDs?
Me, them $275 I spent at that ballpark. I don't think it was worth it because I was so far back, but I definitely paid because they are worth me spending $300 to see.
But you also got to remember too, ballparks are so widespread. Like the same amount of money you spent for your ticket is the same amount I spent for where I was sitting. But see, I got mine on StubHub, and I was lucky to be that close and get those cheaper tickets from StubHub. Because you know StubHub, we talk very bad about them.
Yeah.
And I had to say,
people like to up their price, up their chart. People just put it on their credit card and then resell the tickets.
And then you got some people, like me and my sister, because we have resold our tickets too, and we have put them on StubHub, and I didn't realize you can make your own prices. You got some people who are just so tired of their tickets that they'll just put it down for any, price. And that's how I think I was able to get such a great seat for that low price. Because where I was sitting at the ballpark last year, there's no way on earth I should have spent that little bit of money. But I did. So there's no reason why. I mean, I had excellent seats. There's no reason why I should have spent that much money. I guess whoever sold that ticket was like, bitch, I'm trying to get rid of it.
Ain't nobody trying to buy it. I gotta get rid of it.
I gotta get rid of it.
And them girls be trying it. Like, ain't nobody. Now they got front row for Janet Jackson, $8,000 and stuff. But who the fuck is going to spend that amount of money? Nobody.
$8,000. That's some people put $8,000 down to buy a house.
They know that their ticket's not going to sell. They're going to have to eventually lower that price. Yeah, and I would love to go to the Janet show in the Barclays, but I don't have a ticket. If anybody have a ticket and they want me to go, hey, I will gladly go. And you got it for a good price? Yes, I would love to see Janet in New York. I've seen her in New York one time, but and that was my first show. It wasn't even in Philly. It was in New York. But let me
Radio City.
Yeah, Radio City Music Hall, and I was right the fuck there. Almost got kicked in the face. But hey, it was all cool. So I know you finally got a chance to see Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood from last week.
Yes.
Now everybody else on the show, like their storylines didn't touch me the way the Milan, what's his name?
And Miles.
Miles, yeah, that whole situation. Because now I'm thinking that that's all for camera. It's all for camera.
Are you just
and I'm like,
thinking that?
I'm not just now thinking about it, I'm like, because everybody, okay, so everybody got a situation, child.
We know.
Yes, we know. They first they like each other, and they don't like each other. Now everything's cool, and I'm hanging with this person now. I just wanted to tell you that, like, we just getting into it. I really want to talk about Ray J and that girl and the Makael Christopher situation. Everything else is child. They'll develop tonight.
So who will start with?
Let's start with Ray J and I forgot her name.
Not Diamond.
The girl that allegedly beat him up in New Orleans.
His girlfriend. Ray J and
yeah. Google Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
No, just say Ray J's girlfriend.
She talking about 11 Hip Hop, bitch.
Ray J's girlfriend's name.
Here's what I found on the
Princess.
Princess. Yeah. Bitch, that was quick. I know that's right. And your phone worked in here. I'm surprised.
And I don't even use Siri. You do. You use her. I don't use Siri. So you should know how to use it.
So, Princess is saying that, yeah, you know, Ray J was lying to the press. He always be calling TMZ and everything.
And I believed her. No shade, but he gives me that type that he needs to make sure that TMZ is involved in every step that he makes outside of his house, because people other than that, they just ain't interested in following him. You know?
And Ray J is not the only one that do it, so we're not just going to say Ray J, because a lot of celebrities do it.
But since we're talking about him.
Yes, we want to say that he did it, and we believe it. So she was like, you lied on me, and she was saying that she took the fall for stuff, but she didn't break his ribs or tear his ACL, because Ray J looked fine to me about everything that was going on, and he's still telling her these lies, and she still keep falling for it. I mean, just dumb shit. Just know that if you want to fuck with Ray J, you're not only going to fuck with Ray J, he's going to have other women on the side. Until Ray J gets old and tired and realize, oh my God, I don't have children, I don't have a wife, I don't have a family, and then he'll be ready to settle down, probably in his 40s.
Probably not even then, he'll probably still be messing with him, because he's Ray J. And as long as women are going to be throwing stuff at him, he's going to be catching
And
them.
a lot of girls remember that tape. And a lot of the boys remember that tape too. But I'm just saying. The tape wasn't all that. Anyway, but let's refrain from what I'm going to say, from what I want to talk about. I mean,
it was nice.
It was a cute piece. And them girls like, oh my God, that's Ray J? And he want to talk to me. Them girls going to drop the panties down. So he talking about, I'm going to get rid of the house, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get rid of the apartment. Basically, the apartment was just his little sex house. His place where he take girls to do whatever he want to do. He would never take them to the real house, but Princess is not down for that. So Princess meets up with Tierra Marie, and they have a real heart-to-heart moment, and Princess allows herself to break to Tierra Marie. But see,
I like that moment too.
I like that moment, but I don't trust Tierra Marie.
Oh no,
go right back to that dick.
No. Not at all. I don't trust her at all. But what I appreciated about that moment is that here you had the ex and the current girlfriend who at one point couldn't stand each other. They were now coming and having a meeting of the minds, because now the current girlfriend is going through what the ex is going through. And basically what Tierra was telling her was, I never really had a problem with you. I had a problem with the situation of, you know, Ray telling me that you threw my stuff out. So that's why the problem arose with you. You know, and then also you have this man who's cheating on you, and you know, every so often he's running back to me, you know, so now you know how it feels. So, you know, instead of me saying, aha bitch, I told you so, I'm just gonna say, listen, it's alright.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts from that side.
Well, we'll see, it's not gonna last, because then they start arguing and fighting.
That wasn't Tierra Marie there.
It was.
I didn't pay attention to the whole.
Oh, it was a clip. It looked like they was at a pool party or something. Clip of Princess and Tierra Marie, and one of them said something, and they started swinging at each other. So I said, oh, that didn't last long.
Yeah, nothing seems to last long in these reality TV shows. But so
not even Nene Leakes knows.
Ooh, do you remember her original nose?
Yeah, I do.
I remember the Nene.
Do you remember that original long wig that she wore?
From who? On the first season?
Yes.
I thought she had like the honey blind, or it was like black and blind.
She had a long wig, and I think it was burgundy.
She just, child, they all look. On the first season of the show, everybody looks rough. Then when the second season Coin come in, everybody just looks different. But Nene just kept going with all the looks and everything. So anyway, so this Makael Christopher. Now I've known Makael Christopher for a couple of years. Like, I'm not saying we're cool or nothing like that, but we had some conversations. Yes, that was the original. Yes. We have had some conversations about stuff and everything, and I know that he really wanted his career to really pop off, and he's a nephew of Barry Gordy through marriage, but nobody, I don't think they talked about that on the show yet. But anyway, he's in this love triangle. What's his friend name again?
Miles.
With Miles. And Miles
Who's happens to be a rapper.
Who's happened to be a rapper and also a producer. And he's in this, he has a girlfriend. Her name is, I don't know the girl, but anyway,
Amber.
Amber. And I know that everybody was saying, I don't even know if she's a real woman and things like that.
I was one of those people. A
lot of people are skeptical.
I thought, you know, somebody Googled a picture of her and she, you know, she looked very nice. And she, from the picture, you know, but, you know, I didn't think it was a
real woman.
Well, I don't want to say real woman because I don't want anybody saying, you know, well, what's a real woman? I just, you know, I didn't
You didn't think that she was born female?
I didn't think that she was born female.
Okay, that's just probably. You better correct me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the first one. How dare you?
Right. So I let you say it. You know, it's not a long time for that. Don't have the time for that. I just told you I was shouting yesterday.
Yes.
So I didn't think that she was originally born a woman. Especially the scenes when they were at the studio. I mean, she really looked hard.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, she could have been born, I mean, she may have been born a woman because there's a lot of women out there who just have that hard look.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you have a lot of men out here that have that soft look. And it's easy for them to transition over because of the way they look.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a man, and so it's easy for them to transition over as a female. You know, look at Amaya Scott. Amaya Scott was a very attractive, very nice looking, you know, when she was living her life as a guy. And because she was so attractive and nice looking, when she transitioned over to a female, to me it seemed like it was that much easier because
I think she could make the straight man even like if she tells them the real tea, I think they still won't give a fuck.
She's beautiful. And the thing that I like about Amaya Scott is that she knows how to keep herself up, whereas though a lot of trans women don't. Know how to do that.
Makael, you know what?
Okay, just because, you know, I may have certain
issues,
don't think that I'm not watching, and don't think that I don't appreciate some of the trans women out there. Because I think that if you going walk that walk, then you need to set the bar, and I think that Amaya Scott has definitely set the bar as far as looks. Now, I don't know her personality, I don't know what it is that she does, I don't know any of that, nor do I care. I'm just talking about her physical appearance. She knows how to keep herself up, and every time you see her, it's a different look. And it's like, wow, you did that. And some of the trans women out there can learn. And I also think that some trans women, even though this is not about trans women, I also think that some trans women, that if you're going to do it, and you know that it's not working, stop. Because then it kind of confuses a lot of people. And what I mean by that, and what I mean by stop is, not saying that you have to look like an Amaya Scott, but don't walk around looking like the person that you used to be, and that you don't no longer want to identify, and think that, oh, I'm just going to throw on a wig and then that's going to be it. No, if you're going to go all the way, then go all the way. If you're going to be that real female, then do what real females do. Keep yourself up. I mean, there's a lot of females who don't do it, but be that female that does. Set that bar. You know what, bitch? Amaya Scott ain't the only one that can walk around here looking good. I'm going to show these bitches that I can look good too. And this is how you do it. And if you're a big girl, trans woman, represent for the fucking big girls. Do your thing. But don't just walk around looking a mess. You know what I mean?
And there's always good doctors out there, so just don't rush and do and get procedures done, and it's not by a great doctor.
Yeah. And don't let these, and don't go to these people that be putting, what the fuck is up with this Fix-A-Flat? Why would you let somebody put Fix-A-Flat inside of your body? Fix-A-Flat. You know, somebody had to explain to me the other day what exactly Fix-A-Flat was, because I didn't know.
Is it, well, I don't know what
the stuff
is.
They put
rubber
in
stuff, right?
Flat. Yeah, like
cement
or something.
Rubber cement.
Like caulk. Yeah. Something like, why would you do that? But then again,
but some girls, like, they be like, I want that big ass. And you have to know the risk and the dangers of it. And on this Friday, our girl Iyanla is coming back with a whole new season. And later on during the season, she's going to meet with a woman who's addicted to getting injections in her ass. So maybe Iyanla will be able to break down all the stuff that goes on when you do that to your body. But yeah, a lot of women go to these street doctors and get their ass pumped, and they could be using anything, and then
not
you can
knowing what these doctors
yes, and they could be you could get infections, and it can stop your heart because something is flowing through your body. You got to go to a natural doctor, a real doctor, someone who has a PhD, where you can look at the pictures and see his before and afters, look at the testimonies, get second and third opinion. I will do everything before I do anything to my body.
Well, I don't need none of that in my ass.
Well, clearly. Yeah. Back to Love and Hip Hop, because we went on a whole different subject. That's the old school stuff we used to do right there. But listen.
Back to Amber.
So Amber and Milan. So they're in this three-way relationship. He's like, I went three-way. I went to school with her. She was the love of my life and everything. But it's something that she don't know, which is a lie. I just think that she's one of the women that accepts that her man like to get down with men. And there are some women that go with it if you are honest with them from the beginning. Because I think it's a woman's right. If you are a bisexual man, you tell her up front what's going on. Because it's not okay to be with a woman and then sleep with the man, because then you going around creeping behind her back, and then what if you bring that infection to her if you catch one? And that's why I'm not here for that. I will never be here for that. So you need to be upfront with what it is when you first meet her.
Or because it's not necessarily, you know, and I know this is not what you mean, but I just want to put this out there, because a lot of people out there with ignorant minds who think this. And it may not even necessarily mean that because he's sleeping with a man that somehow the other man that he's with may have something.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, the woman may have something.
Mm-hmm.
Because she may have slept with a guy who was having unprotected sex with all these different women. So it's not necessarily, you know, I want people to get out of their head that because two men are sleeping with each other, that somehow somebody along the lines has some type of disease, STD, HIV, you know, because women carry that stuff too. Because they open their legs, not all y'all women, but some of y'all women open your legs to men that you ain't supposed to be opening your legs too. And y'all letting that man go inside you, and he's married or he's creeping around, and y'all doing unprotected sex, and then you wonder why 2 weeks later you itching downstairs.
Girl, it's too much. This is too. But these are things that happen. Mm-hmm. These are things that happen, and it's true. You have to be careful out there. And I just
kitty don't itch.
Amen. I don't know my door, and I've never, ever had an itch. Thank God. Thank God. Woo! The only time it burns is when soap good in the head. Okay.
I don't want to talk about that.
But I'm just saying. Next. So listen. So they all in the bed. I'm like, Mama Sky, yes, you got them in the bed and they kissing and everything. But what are they going to say about me? What are they going to do this and do that? But bitch, you got your face out there, and you know you're going to be on TV, and you saying all of this, and you're doing all of that, and you don't think that they're going to exploit that on television? I just think it would have came off more. To me, it would have been better if y'all wasn't in bed, but we're actually having these conversations about Milan feeling like, why won't you come out? You know, I'm with you. I'm okay with being gay and everything. But it just didn't look right. If you felt so natural in bed, I feel like you feel natural being yourself and you putting on a front for television. And that's not cool at all. Don't do this just to be on television. Do this because there are real men that struggle with coming out to people. You made a mockery of it by laying in the bed and kissing and everything, but saying, I don't want to be open, I don't want people to know. Because it's going to come out anyway. You're doing all this on camera, it's going to be on 5-6 months, it's going to be on TV. So I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying the relationship. But I do think that there is still, like in hip-hop and entertainment, when it comes to black people, that they're looked down upon and shunned because of their sexuality, when, you know, gays been doing a lot for the music industry, period. Writing songs, dressing you up, beating that face, dressing you, and everything else. So why can't you be cool with someone that's a producer that can make great music? Because gays know good music too. Besides
who you think buying it?
The gays and the straight people. Well, the females.
Straight females.
Straight female. And you know, the rappers, they'll get the men to go out to buy this stuff. But most people, they like to download. Now, take a look at the demographic of who's at the shows. You got the wife who brings her husband, you got the gays, and then you got her girlfriends. I'm talking about the women with her girlfriends. That's who at shows. You don't never see a group of guys come to a concert
unless
it's full rappers. Yeah. Yep. Now it's Call Me a Liar.
Or they standing outside the concert trying to get somebody's number.
Yeah. Or CDs, DVDs, or buy this shirt. Or get these tickets. I got these tickets front row.
Right, and the concert's over. It's been over for 10 minutes. You think about you still got tickets? What am I going to do with those? I just saw the shit.
But we're going to watch tonight's Love and Hip Hop, and then we'll be back later this week to review and recap that. So y'all know I did a video for Love and Hip Hop. I did a video for Basketball Wives LA last night. Because I was just over the whole situation with Brandy being mad at Drea, with Tammy instigating the whole situation, Tammy and Shawnee thinking that, oh, Basketball Wives Miami was better than Basketball Wives LA.
And we were so much mature.
Yes, like, bitch, you fucking true.
And we were right. We were more established.
Established?
They're not established. Shawnee, it was either Shawnee or Tammy. I think it was Shawnee who was basically saying that her and Tammy, you know, they're more established in the industry as far as wives is concerned. Really? Because I thought Jackie Christie was married longer than all of them.
Okay. And only had, what, 2-3 kids?
And she makes it very clear every season how long she's been married to Doug.
Yeah. Her insecurities kept their relationship together, and her letting Doug do whatever he likes to do.
You know, Shawnee, you know, yeah, you have all these kids by Shaq.
She deserves that.
Yeah, she does.
Never.
Yeah, hey.
But the kids look better than Shaq, I will say that.
Very nice looking kids.
Yes.
Very nice looking kids. Very beautiful children. Very beautiful.
But can you imagine all of that being on top of you?
I can't imagine all of that laying next to me, let alone on top of me. I turn over every night thinking there's a grizzly bear in my bed.
Some girls like that. I've come to, you know what I notice? When it comes to gay men and big men, gay men they're not really here for a big man. But when it comes to a woman, they are so here for it. They be like, I want all of that. That's my teddy bear.
I went to high school with this.
Such and such.
I went to high school with this girl, and that was the first time I had ever experienced a female who actually, excuse me, that was into big men. And I remember she used to always show me on her phone different guys that she was talking to, and I noticed that they were big. So I said to her one day, I said, well, you know, because sometimes you don't know how to say things. So I said, you like thick guys, don't you? She said, yes, I love them. And I said, what do you like about them so much? Because they give that money up right away. So I asked her, do you think I'm doing something wrong? So, no, I didn't ask her that. So I'm like, really? And she said to me, surprisingly, you know, a lot of big guys, you know, they give the money up. And she said they also have good sex. And some of them have, you know, well-endowed, you know, feelings. Well-endowed, yeah. So I was like, well, that's good to know. I don't want to explore that, but it's good to know. Okay.
Well, listen. So, because one of my best friend's sister, that's all she did.
Yeah. Well, it's good, you know. And just because somebody's big don't mean they're ugly. So let's get that clear. There's a lot of nice, beautiful big, just like there's a lot of ugly, skinny people. There's a lot of nice looking, beautiful, thick people. But that's not what attracts me. You know what I mean? That's just not what attracts me.
Everybody has a preference. I will say that. But I'll say some people just be rude with their preference.
I'm sorry. But the boy's not look at the black lady. She's ready to whoop his ass because he's running from the oh, look at the black lady. Look.
Yes. She be teaching them not to wait. She be teaching them not to beat them up. But I remember that show.
I would look at that camera and say,
the black lady that came on Lifetime.
Either you're gonna turn it off or you're gonna watch him with his ass.
To me, she do look good.
She does. Whoever our makeup artist, they beat that face. All right, back to this.
Yeah, back to the show. What we talking about? Thick guys. Why we talking about thick guys though?
Because we talking about Shaq and we talking about
Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee. Yeah. You know, Shorty, you know, okay, yes, you are well established. But, honey, let's not toot our horn a little too fast. Because the last time I checked, you in the same boat as Brandy in Malaysia.
Okay.
Because, well, actually, as Malaysia. Because Brandy's playing games with that man.
Yeah, she's doing too much.
Way too much. Way too much. She's doing way too much. She's not even giving that man a chance to show that he's sorry. You know what I mean? She's not even giving him a chance to.
But maybe, the only thing I thought about after I recorded was maybe she's been through this so many times that this time she's saying, I'm done, and he realizes that she's really
but
done.
what she's doing is, to me, if that is the case, what she's doing is, it's not necessarily saying that I'm done. It's more so, I'm just going to keep playing with you to make you think that I really want to work things out. But then I don't really want to work things out. Because by the time the camera's cut off at the end of the season, all right, well, I'm done with you. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I hate to say it, but it seems like she's trying to drag this on for a storyline.
Yeah, well, that's what it is, and it's boring.
And
that's the story that's boring.
Because I'm getting tired of this storyline, Brandy, of you and your husband trying to work things out, and yet he's trying to do things for, you know, and you keep pushing him away, and every time y'all meet up, you crying about how he did me so wrong. I ain't gonna be able to talk about it tomorrow, because I can, oh my goodness, I can just feel it.
Just drink some lemon and honey.
I ain't gonna be able to talk tomorrow at all.
Drink lemon and honey before you go. Stop at a Dunkin' Donuts and get some lemon and honey, and drink it, and you'll be fine. And hot water, not no cold water. Hot water.
I need to drink some protein.
But they ain't got nothing to do with your throat. Well, sometimes it's never mind. If you're into those activities,
I've never drank that.
If you're into those, some people have to use it for skincare. I'm just saying.
I don't even want mine on my skin.
They say it's good for skincare.
Listen, if I can deposit mine and yours on you, you're cute.
So nasty. So nasty. So listen, but Tammy is there to boost the ratings and everything. Somebody left in the comments that Tammy was there because Shorty brought her back to boost up the ratings for the show. But Tammy is there to be nasty and messy for a chat.
Old Tammy Roman. Right, the old Tammy Roman. And I'm tired of Tammy trying to downplay her role as this bad girl. Because let us not forget how Tammy treated, I can't remember, was it Gloria?
No. The basketball, Dark Mika.
No.
Slap Mika, how she fought Evelyn.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the little Hispanic, was she Hispanic? When they went on that trip and she stole that girl's pocketbook and put her through hell.
Yes!
Let's not forget about that, Tammy.
Yes!
And then how the girls got on social media, everybody, let's not forget about that. Yes, there were people who were wrong who were attacking your kids, but let's not forget about that, Tammy. You were not Miss, I'm just this. No. You were shady. You were an instigator. You were a troublemaker. You were all of the above.
That's still her.
And you're getting ready to go there. And you're bringing that to this show, except you're a little more subtle about it. Because you're trying to finagle your way in to see who it is you can get smart with and who it is you can't get smart with. Or who it is going to be that, you know. Because to me, that was all unnecessary. First of you, once Angel left, that was unnecessary for you to go follow her. And then you had your shoes up. Like, what is all that for?
Camera.
Like, why are you doing all that? Let that girl go. You don't even know her. And just 5 minutes ago, you had an attitude because she touched your shoulder. Now you follow behind her to kind of see why she's leaving. Oh, no, you just... No, Tammy. You're fake. You've always been fake. You were never my favorite on any season, and you're still not, because you have not proven that you are not this bad woman. You've come on this show to start trouble. Why is it that you are doing all these quote-unquote interviews? And then all the information that you're getting from the people, you're then taking it back when the group is together to say, oh, but you said you didn't like her. Y'all not really friends. Like, why are you doing that, Tammy? You're too old for that. You're too old for that.
She's like 45.
Yes, and I don't like that blonde wig on you because it makes your head look big. I don't like that. Take that off. Now. I don't like that at all.
Woo! It gave me a flashback to when I was talking about Tammy and her when they was in Tahiti and she was drinking that beer out the wine glass.
Yeah. Nothing's really changed. No, it hasn't.
Tammy!
And of all people, Shawnee, Tammy you bring back?
I mean, she couldn't bring back Evelyn.
I mean, she had Evelyn for one episode, but you know that was boring. That they could have cut that scene all the way out.
Yeah.
Eating cotton candy. I don't even like cotton candy.
Ooh, these girls.
I think cotton candy is the most nastiest thing in the world. I really don't.
These girls try. Wait, these girls trying it for this. I don't know what's gonna go on with the blackout yet, but we're gonna have our first conference call on Sunday. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, basketball wise, y'all was cute. So Bobby Brown was on. About to say on Serena. Bobby Brown was that day on my notes. Bobby Brown was on The Real today. Now I missed his segment, but I got the bits and pieces from the internet of what he talked about, and we did see like a snippet of him. And he seemed to be in great spirits. Now, I don't know if he cried on the show, but I'm pretty sure that if he did cry, you know, he's still, you know, he's missing his daughter. And to be talking about it 2 months later, that's tough. But I want to say kudos to The Real for getting Bobby Brown. That was his first interview since her passing. Nobody got that interview, not even Oprah. The Real got that. So congratulations to y'all, and congratulations to a great start for season 2. And he was just saying like how he know Whitney was probably fighting to give Bobby Christina up to heaven, you know, back with her because nobody else is there with her. You know, her mother is still down here. I know her father is up there, but you know, I'm just glad that Bobby Brown had that sense of humor to, you know, speak that way of Whitney and speak of his daughter in that way. And he said they tried to hold on for 6 months, but when it's your time, it is your time. And God wanted her back. And so kudos to Bobby Brown for doing the interview, but you can tell he is going through it. You can look at him and see that he's not right. But he was still in good spirits, but also him and his wife, they did like a cooking. What I did see was him and his wife were having a cooking segment on the show, and I guess he has a cookbook coming out. I never thought of Bobby Brown as a cook, but hey, get that money any way you can, Bobby. I can't even say nothing negative because I'm just happy that he's not in the dark
cooking anything else.
You don't know what else he gotta get them coins.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Don't you do that. I'm so mad at you.
You catch on.
No, because I tried to block it out like no. Then I was like, I got to say something. No, don't you do that. You tried it.
You know his sister should be around taking pictures. Oh. She should not be invited to the new house.
Oh my God. So if y'all didn't know, since we're talking about The Real and stuff, Tamar will be on Dancing with the Stars. Will I be watching Dancing with the Stars? No, because I don't watch Dancing with the Stars. What y'all can do is y'all can send me the clip and I'll give my opinion of how she danced.
But I do think that Tamar is going to make it fun. Will she win? She probably won't win. I don't know. But Tamar has that fun personality, so whatever happens, she's going to make it fun. And so it's going to be fun to watch her. So, you know.
So it comes on tonight.
I'm like Kevin, I don't watch Dancing with the Stars, so no, I won't be watching it.
I won't be watching it, but good luck to her. And I seen that today.
What is going on TV?
I don't know.
Look, the Muppets are having sex.
See, that's why I need to turn this off. But we almost finishing. It's on almost 5 o'clock. I can't believe it. I'm so glad you got a new schedule. But wait. So yeah, she performed her new song. I think it's called King on The Real. Tamar, like, you really sang very well. Like, it was great. So I'm noticing that, you know, it's a lot. I know her album got pushed back to October 2nd. It comes out the same day Janet Jackson album came out. And Tamar left this long message.
Is that what that was about?
Yes.
I scrolled right past that. I didn't even read it because it was
it was long. She was just saying how she was down about her album not coming out at the time she's been promoting it. And
so you're saying that it's coming out the same day as Janet, or it was?
It is. October 2nd. Now it's coming out on October 2nd. It was very long, and she was just saying, you know, she was just, that's the old Tamar I know that wrote that letter. That's what I will say. But I'm happy for her. October 2nd, I'll take a listen to your album. And, yeah, I just wish you all the best. And I see that Vince is really on his marketing thing. Because your show just came back. You're on Dancing with the Stars. Even though the album got pushed back, it gives the people on Dancing with the Stars a chance to get to know you and then get your album.
Hey.
So,
and then October 2nd is around the corner.
Yes.
So Dancing with the Stars will still be on. And hopefully she's still on by October 2nd.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Good promo. Shout out to Vince. That's very good strategy.
Remember 10, 15 years ago how artists used to promote? I mean, you saw them
everywhere.
Oh my goodness. Oh, at one point I got tired of seeing some artists that I even love because I'm like, oh my God, I'm driving down the expressway. There they go. Take the bus. There they go.
It used to be album releases used to be a spectacle. And then like you had Tower Records, they would have midnight releases and stuff. They would have parties. Like, they don't do that no more.
And it's so funny that we are talking about this because as we all know, last Friday was the 14th anniversary of September 11th. And I was posting, you know, different videos and pictures from that day. And one of the pictures that I had posted, was, I'm going to show you. It was a group of people and they were staring up. And this is on 9/11, two different images. And I said to my followers, it's interesting because if you notice in this picture, not one single person has a cell phone pointed up. And to think that 14 years ago it wasn't that long ago, and how times changed. You know, on 9/11, the way people captured what was going on was just simply by looking. Well, of course, the news camera, but I'm just saying, by watching how Beyonce told that guy, get that camera out of my face, I'm standing right in front of you at a concert. She said, I'm standing right here in front of you, you know, you see this moment. And that's what it was at 9/11, you know, it was all happening in front of. Now, if that would have happened today, everything would be like this. But it's interesting how things have changed in a short period of time. Like I said, 10 years ago was really not that long ago. When you think about it, you had so many artists coming out. What was it? I remember 10 years ago, Destiny's Child, when they came out with, well, no, that was 11 years ago, in 04, when they came out with Destiny Fulfilled. And they were every fucking year. They were Good Morning America, Day Show, this show, that show. They were performing here, performing here. And mind you, this was all before the album even came out. You know? And then when the album came out, you were tired of seeing them. Then you saw them some more. It was like, you know, now it's like albums come out and people buy them and then, all right, now on to the next one.
On to the next one, yeah.
It's no, and I think it also has something to do with the fact that we don't have any shows. We don't have any more TRLs or one.
But you remember when like artists used to go on TV shows to promote their stuff too? Not just regular TV shows, like nighttime shows. Like they'd be like, "Oh, we going to the Janet concert." I'm just using her name as a reference. And then they'll be on the show and they'll perform like whatever new single they got out. They'll be on that TV show performing their single.
Oprah.
Yes, like it's just not
Ellen. Tyra, they were on all those shows.
That Janet is going on break. I hope she takes time to visit Ellen and go on all of those shows. Go on The View. I don't think she's ever been on The View. I would love to see her on there talking and perform something. Like, that would be fun.
Or even if she's not going to perform, just to do an interview.
Yeah, but I need her to get the fuck back out there. I know she's on tour, but she got a good 2 weeks off to promote that album. Get up on them late night, I know she do late night talk shows, but get on them daytime talk shows and sell this fucking album. This is 7 years. Get the fuck out there. Y'all know I'm not going to just, like, yeah, you could let people know on Instagram and stuff, but it's nothing like seeing it from the source. And her being there talking and performing and not just walking out accepting shit. Y'all know I wanted her to perform at the BET Awards because I wanted to get people hyped. Like, yes, bitch. Janet, you know.
Well, the good thing is that people are going to the concert and you don't hear anything bad about it.
Yes. And y'all going to stop tagging me and stuff. Now, I did see the Poetic Justice with her using Kendrick Lamar or whatever. That was cute. But stop tagging me and stuff. Stop tagging me.
Me too. Why are people tagging me and Jane Jackson stuff?
Don't you do it.
Somebody did that to me. The last time they did it was, what, 2 days ago? I really wanted to respond back and say, why am I being attacked to this? But I said, be quiet.
And people talk about, oh, I don't like the costume that she's wearing. I think Janet is wearing what's comfortable for her and to be respectful to her husband by keeping herself fully clothed.
I never thought about that because I'm one of those people that don't really like the costumes either. I think the costumes could be, I personally think, because of how Janet,
but I think she's going to be comfortable.
Yeah, because I think that because of how Janet's body is, that I would like to see something a little bit more form-fitting on her. And I know I saw a few before, because I have been looking at some of them, and I'm like, damn, why I got this baggy shit on? Oh my God, because it almost looks like, You know what it reminds me of, some of her costumes? It almost reminds me of how these Vin Diesel 2050 movies be, or 2035, the year 2185, how they be having them looking. Like, and it's like, it's so big and bulky, and like, I wish she had more form-fitting costumes, because Janet Jackson has a body, and we don't know that. But I never thought about it, because her husband, is he Muslim? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's Muslim, yeah, she's probably being respectful to him and to that whole thing, so. I guess.
And I know one thing, it ain't gonna stop me from losing my voice. When I come back to the video June 13th, I ain't gonna have no voice.
Yeah, well, I don't have a voice now.
That's alright. I just, when you go take a trip down Susie Moore and park your car and go right to Subway. I mean, go to Dunkin' Donuts. Serena Williams lost. I had to make a video because I was crying as she was losing, and I didn't want to show y'all that part. So I heavily edited that video. But I was just in shock because I felt it. Like, I know that sometimes she dig her way out. Oh my God, I felt that she was going to lose. And I was crying, and she had so much weight on her shoulders, even though she didn't talk about it or won't admit to it. She was under pressure. And, you know, you win 3 big championships on your way to a 4th one. And to be the first woman to do it in 25 years and you've never done it in your career, that's just a lot of weight on your shoulders. And you know, she just did the interview for like 2 minutes. She didn't even take a shower. She just left, got in the car and left. But I'm glad to see that she's in great spirits now, because she was like, when you're down, you get your friends and you get up. She got on that plane and went to, and I didn't even know she owned the Miami Dolphins. She was like, I'm at the game, we having a good time.
Let me tell you something.
And they won.
Can I just say something? Mm-hmm. You know I'm not into tennis or soccer or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But when you are Serena Williams, there's no such thing as being a loser. All those wins that she has under her belt, I understand that this is probably something that she wanted to win, but at the end of the day, like you just said, she didn't take a shower, she left, she got on the plane, probably a private jet. Bitch, once she got in that private jet, she should have said to herself, bitch, I am a winner. I'm stepping onto this private jet with all this money in my bank account. I'm about to go call my boyfriend Drake.
People have the nerve to blame him.
Yeah, isn't it silly? Because they're trying to say that every time he goes, she loses. Whatever the case. I don't know. I don't watch, so I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. Oh.
They say he has a bad omen.
I apologize.
Every time he shows up somewhere,
they told me
the team loses.
Never mind, be quiet.
Go ahead.
No. But anyway, you know, last time I said I don't watch something, people got it.
Don't do it.
You need to start watching. I don't watch tennis, I'm sorry. Don't
That's fine.
But yeah, like, Serena Williams is a winner, and she's always going to be a winner. It's like, you know, she has so many wins that it's like,
yes, Serena has like an 85% win from all of her singles matches.
Right.
So it's nothing to, I mean, it's nothing really to cry about, but I cry because I wanted her to do it. I just wanted to be so happy for her on Saturday and just go off, but it just wasn't in the cards for her. Right. But she is still a champion. She won 3 majors in 1 year. And come on, man.
An 85% win. Mm-hmm. I mean, some tops have an 85% bottom rate. I don't know how that makes them a top, but I'm just saying.
He got a nice face, but a nasty number. I'm not fucking with you, Makael.
Yeah, he's alright. He looks goofy. He's standing there looking goofy.
But yes, Serena, you are a champion. And if you didn't get a chance to read this, there was this article in the New York, it's either New York Times or New York Post. It's called The Meaning of Being Serena Williams. I want you guys to read that because it was a great article. It was a great article. And the woman that did win the U.S. Open this year, she chased after that title for 15 years. And after she won it, she won a $3.3 million check and said, I'm retiring. She said, this is my last.
$3 million?
No, but she made a lot more.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't.
But
I'll probably retire off of $3 million.
Yeah, I could too. But some women, I mean, not some, but the women in tennis, they don't really go past their 30s because they start from like teenagers. So they're like, oh, I don't want to tear my body up and everything.
I forgot that Serena and Venus started when they were young. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Venus is 35. Serena about to be 34 in 2 weeks. But they retire early. But I don't want to make it a color issue but when it comes to race, like when it comes to us in sports, we don't really retire until like we close to 40. And the thing with tennis is they be trying to get the Williams sister to like retire early. Like they've been talking about their retirement 5 years ago. Like, okay, yeah, they're getting up there. We
you know why? Because I think people are intimidated by their success, and so therefore, some people probably are just tired of seeing these two colored girls beating all these white girls. So yeah, we're going to keep talking about retirement, and hopefully one of them will catch on and retire.
No,
you know.
Serena had her issues when she was on her deathbed, okay? Blood clots in her lungs from a broken glass in her foot, and came back 2 years later, and she cried just because she won her first match. And even though she lost, she didn't care. She's like, oh my God, I'm back to doing what I love. And then that following year, she just started winning shit. Like, y'all don't know how happy that made me. I am a big fan of hers. She should be an inspiration to women all around this world. Like, you might have a setback, but baby, when you come back, you come the fuck back. And even though she didn't win, still a champion. So we got to move on to the next topic before we...
There's more.
Yeah, we got James Blake. During the United States Open, James Blake, a former tennis player, he was attacked by, what you call them? Plainclothes, undercover officers. And they tackled him to the ground because somebody thought that he had something to do with
another crime.
Yeah, another crime, identity theft. Just because you might think that somebody committed identity theft does not mean you need to be dragged around and slammed around on the ground like that with bruises all over your body. These cops need to realize that what's wrong with talking. He was standing there waiting for a cab to pick him up to take him to the U.S. Open. You run up, grab him, and spin him around. I'm surprised that James Blake didn't fight this cop back or anything. He just let the cop do whatever he needed to do.
You can't do that now,
it's tough, but I don't even know if the cop identified himself.
Did you see when
audio?
No, he didn't. Did you see if James Blake put out a statement after the police commissioner apologized to him, and he said one of the reasons why he didn't fight back was because it could have turned out worse.
Yeah, I didn't read his statement yet, but that's true.
So sometimes, no, don't fight back. Let them fuck you up. And then what happens is you turn around and you fuck them up where it hurts. You get the job and you get all that money from them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And James Blake, and it was very smart of him. It was very smart of him. And I saw when the two, I guess it was the commissioner and whoever else, when they got on TV and they apologized to Mr. Blake, they should feel really stupid. Very stupid. And I don't know how I feel about what should happen with this police officer. You know, because the first thing people say is, oh, they should be fired, they should be fired. I don't necessarily know if I want to jump on they should be fired bandwagon, only because you have so many cops who do this. And I think that if you fire every cop that does what he did, then you won't have any police force.
But this officer has 4 charges
against him for similar things. And I don't understand how it is that cops in that position who have these type of charges
they never reprimanded.
Yeah, they never get reprimanded. They just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it.
Yeah. But now since you done roughed up a damn tennis star, oh, everybody is so sorry.
Oh, everybody's
But what about the John Does that get roughed up for mistaken identity?
Did they ever apologize to Eric Garner's family? Or was it
I don't
like
think
a year
so.
afterwards? I know somebody apologized. I think the cop who actually had something to do with apologized, but I think he apologized like months or a year.
Oh, the cop? Really? He apologized?
Somebody did apologize, but I think it was like, I don't know if it was him
Apologize
per se. I don't know if it was actually him or the department, but I think somebody did apologize to Eric Garner's family, but it was like a little too late. Like, it was like
apologies is not going to bring him back. If anything, there should have been something to reinforce the chokehold that you used on people. And if the grand jury was smart, and I wish we know who they were that was on that grand jury, I want to know who they are so I can say, how the fuck did you say he's not guilty after choking that man out on camera? How the fuck did you determine that? How?
Isn't that crazy?
Very crazy.
But it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
That's just like that girl who was on the Trayvon Martin case. That one that we got together.
Yes, yeah. That didn't want Trayvon Martin. It was.
Yes, it was. No, it was Trayvon.
It was the girl that I went off on and stuff.
The one with the hair.
No, that wasn't Trayvon. That was Jordan Davis, and something that the charges that she was stopping, they had got a new trial, a new jury, and they found him guilty on it. And that was the main verdict that the family wanted to get him on. The guy that killed Jordan Davis.
But I thought they found him guilty not of first-degree murder, but of like something.
Yeah, they wouldn't give him first degree, because she didn't think it was premeditated. But when they retried that,
when he goes back to his car and grabs a gun.
When they went back to the you know, when you try it again,
right.
the retrial, they found him guilty. He was still going to be put away anyway. Yeah. But for the family's sake, they like, we don't have justice because he killed our son. He literally did that. So yeah, they got his ass, and you know, I hope we never have to have a situation like that with another bitter old man. The hologram Whitney thing. Don't expect me to be paying tickets to see lights, okay? I'm not doing it, and that's all I'm gonna say. Chris, bitch, you think I want to pay $300 for dancing lights?
Really? She didn't even dance.
No, and just to reassure myself that I wouldn't want to do it. Did y'all see the Tupac hologram? That was too fucking scary. That haunted me. I still feel some kind of way looking at that. Like he was just moving and all on the mic. They even had his fucking pants down with the boxes showing. I said, no, 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 no.
You know what would be a good hologram? A hologram of your favorite porn star.
No, not for you.
No.
Because you could get a toy.
No.
They be like, fuck the damn toy. I'm hollering, I want the toy.
I don't want no toy.
They got the toys,
I want the full body.
And they will make them. You got to see these. You got this.
I want them to talk back. The toys don't talk back.
Bitch, you hit the right spot and they will talk back. Do you know?
No,
do y'all know that they have that sexual technology has advanced so good now? For a couple that's away, if you have sex with these toys, or if you using the toys, if you grip it a certain way that the female can feel it inside of her body, of you like touching, they got all kinds. These toys are just so advanced that Candy not even up to this shit. My sister was telling me about, and don't even get no idea. She was just telling me about stuff from, you know, I didn't even know all this was going on. And they getting patents and all of this stuff for it to exist.
Well, I'm old-fashioned.
Well, yeah, ain't nothing like the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Whoa!
Beyonce and Justin Timberlake killed that. Make sure y'all YouTube that performance.
And
I got your picture hanging on the wall, but it can't seem to come to me.
Two more things. Vanessa Williams got an apology from the Miss America pageant for what happened to her over 32 years ago. I mean, I'm glad they apologized, but I'm also glad that they put her on the panel because she, to me, is the most successful Miss America. And guess who else I didn't know was a Miss America? Gretchen Carlson from Fox News. I did not know that. And she played the fucking violin, and she did the shit out that violin.
Wait, Greta Van Susteren is
Gretchen Carlson.
Oh. I was after she
was nothing. A little old bitter. She look like she's bitter about everything.
She looks like a man.
Don't do that. Maybe she's a lesbian. Did she marry?
She wears men's suits. I have one of those sports.
Ah! I'm about to say, did Robin Roberts ever dress like a man? Everybody just knew.
Yeah.
Everybody just knew. And it wasn't a surprise to nobody
when
she finally came out. Yeah. But, you know, her
when
story...
Ella came out.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Like, her story is just amazing anyway, Robin Roberts. Shout out to Robin Roberts.
Her story is so amazing that you forget that she is gay. Because you're like, oh, right. Oh, yeah, she's gay. Oh.
She had been through cancer. Her mom had a book out and everything. Like, she's just one of the most positive people I see on television. So shout out to her. And speaking of television, the Philadelphia Association of Black Journalists have selected me and Makael to be a part of a panel for the Mentoring Hollywood 7, where we will discuss Black Lives Matter, Empire.
Oh, bitch, you didn't tell me this.
What?
You didn't tell me any of this.
You knew that because they hit us up on Twitter.
I didn't respond back, I don't think. Did I? I don't really get on Twitter like that.
Bitch, let me tell you something. And I figure if he DM'd me, I know he did me.
He probably did, but you know, some things I don't read because sometimes you got people who play in your messages. You know that.
Well, let me tell you something.
They do.
September 29th.
And you know what else? A lot of people try to get your phone number by saying, "Oh, I'm from so and so."
No, but this guy's the real deal.
And then people wonder why I don't respond back. Because you got some creeps in your DMs that try to act like I'm from here.
Well, I seen you retweeted it.
And I be like, listen, professionally email me. Don't ask for my phone number. And sometimes I don't even like giving that up.
Well, I know one thing, bitch. You gonna be at this one.
Oh, yeah.
September 29th at 7 p.m. Now, if you are not a college student or a part of the PABG, if you're not a college student, if you're not a member of the PAGB, you have to pay $5 to attend, which is not bad. And if you live in the Philadelphia area, I would love for our viewers to come out and support us. And I'm actually nervous because, I could talk with Makael, but I've never been on a panel with real journalists. And then it's going to be hosted by Philadelphia legend Patty Jackson. You can't be from Philly and not know who Patty Jackson is. So for her to be on a panel, for her to be moderating, this is going to be good, and this is going to be a great opportunity for us because I'm like, the Philadelphia Association of Black Journalists, they hit us up when they could have hired anybody from all of these TV stations on television.
Well, wait a minute. Because you know, a certain blogger may have hit them up and recommended us.
I'm not fucking
No. No, it wasn't for us. You wouldn't. Hey, you gotta be careful. They may have done it.
I don't care. They still said we want them on this panel.
People will show you this.
Let me read the names of the other panelists if this loads up for me. We're going to have Moni Love. Y'all know Moni Love. Moni in the middle. Where's she at in the middle? Maury Holmes.
Maury Flovich?
You tried it. Solomon Jones from The Word. Now, I've seen him on Fox News plenty of times. Rel Dowdell. Kevin and Makael. And Kimberly Roberts from the Philadelphia Tribune.
Is this the picture that they used?
No, I used that picture. Because that's the only picture I can find on my phone.
Okay.
Don't you even...
No. Oh. For a split second, I thought this was my phone and I was going to screenshot it. That's on your page. So
I tagged you and I thought you seen it. So yeah, if you could come out, please come out and support us September 29th. It starts at 7 and it's over at 9:30. So this is right after the Pope leaves town. Thank God.
Good. I can't wait. I can't wait until he leaves. I can't wait till he get here and go back.
Yes. So if anybody out there is like a speeching, not a speeching coach, but if anybody out there is good at speaking on panels, please contact me. I would love to talk to you because I want to make sense when I'm on a panel. Now I can sit here and not make sense, but I don't want to make sense in front of all those people. So please hit me up.
I don't think that you don't make sense. I just think that you let your nerves get.
Yeah, I think that I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna actually be like, I think Makael is the better because he knows more about film. Makael's a Hollywood. Makael knows everything Hollywood.
Yeah,
white Hollywood, black Hollywood, and he's able to get his opinion across because he's seen so many films. I haven't seen them all the films.
But I think that
he's going back and sing real good this time.
Yeah, I think that, like I said, it's not that you don't know what you're talking about. It's just more so you let your nerves get in touch. Once you don't let your nerves get in touch, then you know exactly what's going on. Yeah. And so that wasn't my shirt. That was Kevin's shirt.
And all sweat.
Bitch, don't try it.
It is. It's wet under the underarm.
Yeah, because my underarms is like wet right there. They are. But I smell good.
I'm not smelling it, no, bitch.
Go ahead, smell.
No, bitch, because I'm about to...
No, I want you to smell.
No, I'm not smelling y'all. Do you know how many memes? No, hell no, would never. Man.
Wait, you can smell it under my shirt. Come on.
You smell it.
I know what I smell like. It smells good.
No, I'm not smelling him. So yeah, so we're going to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to give a rest in peace shout out to my nephew Jeremiah. Today was the day that he passed away 8 years ago today. But I would please ask, I'm okay, but I would love for you guys to pray for my mom and his brothers and his sisters and Please send a prayer, just a special prayer up for them, because nobody ever talked to me about how they felt today. But I know how it is, because it used to be a very tough day for me, a day that I hated. But now I can just look back on things and I can smile and be happy about it. And I don't want to be sad every time this day comes around. I just can't no more. So I just want to send recipe shout out to my nephew Jeremiah, and please definitely say a prayer for Jeremy, because that was his twin. And you know, I've seen some posts today on his Instagram, and he's to like the point where he don't even like looking at twins and things like that. So please send a prayer up for my family. Thank y'all.
And I want to give a shout out. I told Kevin I want to give a shout out to his sister, because his sister called me today. Jeremiah's mom, which is Kevin's sister Nina. Y'all know Nina. Y'all may not have seen her, but y'all used to hear her in the background. Well, Nina called me today on my way here, and she just was thanking me. But it's okay, because, you know, she's celebrating her son's, you know, going home with the Lord. So she called me and she wanted to thank me for just, you know, always being around. She wanted to thank me for speaking at Jeremiah's funeral, because I spoke at Kevin's nephew's funeral before me and Kevin even knew each other. We didn't even know each other.
But I remember him getting up there.
Yeah, and I spoke at his nephew's funeral, because I knew his nephew before I knew him. So, actually I knew his nephews before I knew him. And so, you know, Nina was just thanking me, and then she also said something that I really, really appreciate. She thanked me for sticking around her family for all these years and taking her family's bullshit. And I told her, yes, for the past 8 years.
Oh, she must have been talking about me.
For the past 8 years, I've been taking your family's bullshit. And she just wanted to thank you, and she told me, she said, I love you so much for doing that. And I said, I appreciate it. She said, you're the only one that really came around and actually stuck around. I said, well, yeah.
Well, that's kind of true. Besides, I would say besides Corey and China, yes, that is true. That is so true. And
where was I going to go?
Yeah, that's so true.
You know? And like I said, I knew Jeremy, Jeremiah, and Richard before I met you. So it was like,
I was like, who is this guy up here speaking?
I had a relationship with your nephews before I had a relationship with you. So it was like, I can't just...
Ain't that amazing how God works stuff?
How he put people in your life. And you, who would have thought while I was at that funeral speaking that 8 years later I'd be sitting next to him making videos.
And I remember him getting that microphone, because everybody wanted to get up there and speak. And you know, Makael got up there and was speaking.
Well, I represented the model thing, because that's when I was much smaller.
I got that grown man weight down.
Yes. Well, and Jeremiah and I, we used to model together. So I got up there and I represented our little model thing that we had, because a lot of us were there at the funeral, because Jeremiah, we all had just did this big fashion show. Not even a month. It was in August. It was a few. It was right after.
And they were supposed to have something
experience when I met. When I met her. When I didn't meet her. But it was right. I remember it was like right after that when I had first saw her.
Wait, what you talking about? The Beyonce experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was her concert. Yeah. August 10th, 2007.
That was a Friday. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the fashion show was probably like a week after that, or 2 weeks after that, whatever the case may be. But it was in between, and then a month later, Jeremiah died. And the crazy thing about it is that tomorrow, which is September 15th, is my sister's birthday. And I remember the day after he died, we all went out for my sister's birthday, and Jeremy, which is Jeremiah's
twin.
Oh my God, I'm about to start crying. You know I don't even cry. But I remember we all went out to Johnny Rockets, and we were all celebrating my sister's birthday, and then Jeremy was there, and then all of a sudden at the table, he just broke down and started crying. Because this was a day after his brother was just here. So, you know, I just felt so bad. And the only really image, I remember you and your mom, when y'all came to church, I remember y'all was walking down to go view the body. Your mom was crying, I remember you was crying. And I just remember when Jeremy got to the casket, he just lost it, and he just turned around. And I forget who it was trying to, you know, get him to come back. But I'm not good at funerals, so yes, I was crying very hard at the funeral. I'm not very good at funerals. But yes, I've been around for a long time. And that's when I am here.
Yeah. But they want you fired though.
Yeah, they do want me fired. They don't realize, you know, I'm family. You know what I mean? They don't realize that. I'm family.
You're fired! Speaking of you're fired!
You can't fire family.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is the new judge.
I don't want to hear that. Because when I saw that today, I said, are they serious?
You're terminated.
They should have just held out with, because Donald Trump is not becoming nobody's president. So they should have just held out until he came back. You know what I mean? Just let this season go and then next season. Because he ain't being nobody's president. What? I saw that.
Yes, they got him out of here, bitch. So listen, y'all, we gonna go.
Yeah, because I'm tired.
Thank y'all for watching. Mama Skorpion will be back this Wednesday at 5:30. I joined Periscope. It's at the Skorpion, so you can sign up. So we're gonna be live on YouNow and on Periscope, where you can watch us and talk to us and call in and talk about your issues and your problems. Let's just have a good time. Y'all haven't seen Mama Skorpion in 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks ago.
I just saw her a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and I did too. But anyway, I'm ready to go eat. So y'all enjoy yourselves. We'll see y'all on Friday with a new video. Peace.